Shots fired.
Well, Oklahoma City police officers learn many techniques during training. One of the scenarios involves how to handle a situation with a person who is armed. The Oklahoman's Matt Dinger was able to learn how officers train for the things that he did. Now, what was the simulator like?
It was like a video game that doesn't play by video game rules.
Whoa.
It's like one that plays by real life, where if you make a mistake, it counts. And you know, some of the simulators, because it is real video, are intentionally gory to get officers over that shock of things that happen. So yeah, I mean, you run a gamut of things, and no situation, no simulation that I ran through were even remotely similar.
Wow. So how difficult are the scenarios?
Well, that depends on what you have. I mean, some of them you have to actively interact with this screen, and some people don't do what you tell them to do, and so you have to keep screaming and getting more threatening and this, that, and the other. And eventually they may make a move and they'll come out with their hands up. They may come out and they'll have a gun in their hand. They may come out and they may have a stapler. I killed at least one guy who pulled a stapler on me.
Wow. Oh man, that is intense. Ugh.
Yeah.
I wonder if you kind of gained even more of a respect for Oklahoma City police officers, for police officers in general, when they are confronted with these situations.
Absolutely. I would say that that's the one thing going through all these things is that's not as fun as it looks. It is really intense, and there's, again, high stress. I'm in a completely controlled environment in all cases, and still, you can't control that stress. You're holding a weapon and someone is not doing the things that you are hired to do, essentially, and make them comply. And yeah, it's not a good feeling most of the time, but it's one of those things where it's necessary. Yeah. If they're willing to, you know, pull on a police officer, they'd be willing to pull on anyone.
I know. So, now, how long is this training for the simulator?
This is actually a brand new simulator. They brought it in. They're working on things. They can actually, this simulator has the capabilities where videos from Oklahoma City can be brought in. So they're still testing that, and there are some other bits of equipment, so that they haven't settled on time terms yet, but they will soon.
Oh, how interesting. Well, you can read more on this story by Matt Dinger in the Oklahoman and read all of his stories. He did one on tasers and on high-speed chases, you know, just the driving maneuvers and everything that the Oklahoma City police officers go through. So very interesting. Check out those other videos. Thank you so much.
Thanks again.